everyone, welcome back to Cluster-B-Milkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet, Mr. Chicken. Yeah, give a head bang. Today we're going to talk about forgiveness from a narcissistic person's point of view. Please forgive me for having a cold sore. Dude, when allergy season comes up, this sucker likes to fly and land on my face. Okay. Number one, know this. Don't gaslight yourself into believing any different. There's no forgiveness. You are not forgiven. If it is told to you that we forgive you, you come back, you say, you take responsibility for whatever, great. If we want you back in our lives, we're going to take you back. There is something of value, in the relationship that we are getting from you. And so we're going to give you the illusion that you are forgiven, but you're never forgiven. We may even not bring it up and just, let it go. And show you that, everything's okay. No. This is something else that's put in the resentment file. And it's going to sit there. And we will throw it in your face when we are in a moment of projected anger over some infraction that you did. You remind us of the past, something, we're splitting you black, and then the resentment file almost just opens up and all the papers are just downloading and everything that you have ever done that was fucked up to us from our perspective in the past. So don't gaslight yourself into thinking that you can do anything to us that we're going to apply our lack of object constancy on. This is a core memory. So if you haven't seen the Disney movie Inside Out, where it has all the little emotions running inside of a girl, pressing buttons, core memories or memories that are being thrown away or whatever, watch it. It's really good. And we are never forgetting that. I may forget that, did I wash my face when I was in the shower? Oh, fuck it, I'll just do it again. But anything that you did stays inside. Some examples. So, my husband doing shady shit behind my back. Number one, I was like, I don't fucking care. It's easy to just say, yeah, you're forgiven because I did shady shit that he didn't know about. So, he probably felt like, oh my God, she has empathy or something. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. But I could still use that against him because he didn't know the double standard back then that I was projecting. Now, him propositioning my sister, I also let him believe that we're going to move on from this and create, the perfect marriage. And no, I'm never forgetting that. Never. Even 5 years later, when we were able to do family functions, all of us together, the whole time in my mind, I'm like, I fucking hate you. The whole time. So, just know that, no, there's no forgiveness. I can understand now why, my mother did the things that she did. I can even understand the things, about my sister and her projections of her childhood trauma onto me and things like that. I can understand that, but it doesn't mean I am forgetting anything. It is still solidified in the back of my head, where I'm going to look for any microaggression that you would ever throw back at me. So people are like, reconnect. And it's like, I'm not getting anything out of this relationship. Nothing. What I would be doing is putting myself into a relationship where I have to pretend that I fucking give a shit about, any trauma dumping or anything on me, any of their problems. I don't care. I don't care about their reflection of me anymore. So I'm getting nothing for myself. I don't need these people. There is no benefit to me. Now, in the past, when I would fake forgive, it's because I was either alone or, and I needed to have someone so I did not fall into some, depths of despair. And so that's fake forgiveness, fake. I also had a lot of self-hate, fake forgiving my husband. I told him, I said, if a bag of $1 million fell right in my lap, I would take it and never talk to you again. Now, it's not that we didn't have money at that time and that I could, separate myself from them, but I did think about the children. I did think about how this is going to disrupt the whole, family dynamic with his parents and, my, family and everything. And it's like, okay. So I felt like I will be the sacrificial lamb and just push these feelings down, fake that everything's going to be fine. So everything could just go back to normal. But there's no forgiveness. There's none. My recent ex made a mistake by saying that I would forgive him for everything. Number one, I'm like, oh, I guess you don't watch my videos. Number two, you don't know me. Number three, you're trying to make me out to be somebody who I'm not. And I think that he was trying to make me feel small. He was devaluing me, trying to make me feel like, oh, you're just like, a normal, empathetic person. Because he knows how much, the word empath pisses me off and triggers the shit out of me. So in that moment, I was thinking all of these things. He lost value and it was very disrespectful. And I was like, fuck. In that moment, he's not my person. He does not know me. So don't gaslight yourself thinking that you are forgiven, and know that when you want your partner back, what is missing inside of you that needs validation from somebody who is not going to forgive you. They're not going to take responsibility for their own actions in the relationship with you. And you're just going to have to be a yes man or yes woman your whole fucking life. That's no way to live. In a healthy relationship, you want give and take from both partners. You want to be there for each other, you know? And you see that each other has flaws, and you will have healthy forgiveness for them. Another thing, when I tell you to forgive so you can move on, I am not telling you to forgive bad behavior at all. You can forgive what your disordered partner went through when they were younger. And they use all of these defenses that have nothing to do with you to survive. And they are hurtful. You can forgive their disorder, but you do not, it's not forgiving what they have done to you. So I can understand this. This helped me move on, you know, from past people. It's like I understand that all of these things inside of you had nothing to do with me. A lot of the things that I did to my partners had nothing to do with them, unless they, you know, their projections and their disrespect and all that shit. It's like, okay, I get it. I get it. You need to control the environment. You need to blah, 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 because I do that shit too. So I can consciously understand that, and that helps me break any hope of reconnection. Okay? So I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.